Hello and welcome to my magical readathon TBR. Technically, it's my April TBR, but magical readathon is the whole month of April, so I'm technically only reading books for the readathon. So yeah, except for one book, which is kind of included. Whatever. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, I'm going to be leaving G's video in the description, but magical readathon is a readathon that is a fantasy world where your character goes to this magical school, kind of like Harry Potter, but not because reasons. And yeah, this is the first year and you choose a career that you want to follow and you read prompts for subjects that you need to get that career. As I said, her video is going to be in the description. She explains it much better than me, so my character is called Nyx, and I have two careers that I'm undecided. I don't know the correct word. I'm choosing still between two. I'm not sure what I want for my character, so I'm gonna read books that fit both of them, and then when I know, I can choose without problems, you know? Two that I don't know which one to choose are Mage Hunter and Necromancer. Love that. Mage Hunter is basically like, I call it a CSI, but it's not. It's like a detective, I guess. And a Necromancer is a person who brings the dead back to life, which I found cool for my character, but I don't know. I think I'm more iffy about it because Necromancer has so many prompts. It's 8 books to be a Necromancer, and Mage Hunter is 4, so I don't know. I've chosen books for most of the prompts, so I could technically read all of the subjects, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because it's 14. I don't know. Usually during Magical Readathon I read a lot, more than usual, so we'll see if that actually happens this time, hopefully. But let's get into the books because I'm clearly talking a lot. Before I start saying all of the subjects and all of the books that I've chosen, I'm just gonna say what prompts are for each of the 2 careers that I want, and then I'll say the books and subjects. Okay. For Mage Hunter, you need to read 4, as I said, which are Elemental Studies, Spells and Incantations, Conjuration, and Restoration. And then for Necromancer, it's Shapeshifting, Animal Studies, Inscription, Spells and Incantations again, and Conjuration and Restoration. So there's some in common, thank God. And then Lore and Demonology. So yeah, let's get into the books. Because yeah, okay. The first one in the list of the subjects is Alchemy, which is a romance book. And for that I chose Little Women because it's my buzzword pick of the month. I have no clue what Little Women is about, except that it's 3 sisters and a movie with Timothy Chalamet, so I don't know. The next one is Animal Studies, which is a quick read, and for that I chose a short contemporary romance, which is Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon. This is about a girl who doesn't believe in love, I think, and starts dancing, and I think she falls in love with her dance partner, so love that. The next subject is Art of Illusion, which is to read a book that has a trope that you like. And for that, I chose Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. I think this has the one bed trope, but I don't really remember. I just remember seeing that this had a lot of tropes that I like. I think it's also enemies to lovers. I don't know, but I think it fits, so whatever. The next subject is Astronomy, which is to read a book that is at the top of your TBR. And for that, I chose The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I hate this fake sticker, by the way, because everybody loves this, and I really want to read it. The next subject is Conjuration, which is to read a book that has a source of light on the cover or title or whatever. And for that, I chose Birthday because there's a candle on the cover. And I have no clue what this is about. I think it's a romance between 2 best friends or something. 2 best friends in the room, they might kiss. The next subject is Demonology, which is to read a book that has the word shadow in the title, which was a struggle because I've read every single book that had shadow. Shadow and Bone, Lord of Shadows. So the only other option I had was A Gathering of Shadows. I know that this is the second book. All of the books are included, which is kind of scary, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest. And this, I have no clue what this is about, the whole series. I just know that there's like different Londons. There's like a grey London. I don't really know. The next subject is Elemental Studies, which is to read a book under 100 pages. I don't have a book for this. Like, I kind of do, but I was thinking I would find like a comic on NetGalley and read that, but I don't know. I still haven't chosen. Worst case, I'll read A Christmas Carol again because it's like 90 pages. But I want to save that for Christmas, so I don't really know. The next subject is Spells and Incantations, which is to read a short story or an essay. And for that, the only thing that I have is this collection of sci-fi short stories. I have started this. I started it last year because of my worst rated books. And I really did not vibe with this. I didn't even like include it in Goodreads or anything because I just could not be bothered. But there's a bunch of short stories, so I just might pick one and read that. I don't know though. One of them. Who knows? The next subject is Artificery. I don't know how to say this, I'm gonna be honest. No. Which is to read a book that is set on Earth, and I think this is set on Earth, but it's Honey and Issues Guide to Fake Dating by Adiba. Don't know. I don't want to butcher it. Which is about two girls that are bi, I think. I don't really remember, but it sounded fun, so yeah. The next subject is Inscription, which is to read an intimidating book. And I think that one is obvious. It's 666 pages, which, why? Yeah, it's huge. Am I gonna be able to do this? I'm gonna pray. The next subject is Lore, which is to read a book based on mythology, and the only choice that I have is any book by Rick Riordan. So the next book in Where I'm At, which I've only read Percy Jackson, and this is supposed to be next. I'm not sure. So yeah, Heroes of Olympus. I have no clue what this is, other than it probably follows Percy when he's older. Whatever. The next subject is Psionics and Divination. Can you tell that I don't know what that word is? Which is to read a book that is set in the future, and for that I chose Extracted by R.R. Haywood, which is set in 2061, so 40 years from now. No, 39, ew. I don't know what this is about, honestly, but I've had this a fat minute and I need to read it. The next subject is Restoration, which is a book featuring healers, and this was a struggle. So I have a book for this, obviously. My friend says that it has healers. If it does not, please tell me. And I have another book. Somebody else told me that Nevermore has healers in it, so that's my second choice. But my first choice is obviously going to be A Darker Shade of Magic because I have the other two books in my TBR, so I wanted to fit this in somewhere. The last subject is Shapeshifting, which is a book that has claws, or an animal with claws on the cover. And I chose Seraphina by Rachel Hartman, which has a dragon, and I think dragons have claws. Yes? No? I think so. I don't know what this is. I've had this like 12 years and I still haven't read it. So yeah, I'm finally gonna read this. I'm starting so many series. 1, that's part of series. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need help. I am already in the middle of 100 other series. So this is gonna be... It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna do this. I believe in myself.
That now is the time to panic!
Okay. This is a lot. Oh my god. The last book is just a short story, but am I gonna do this? I'm having a low-key existential crisis now. But these are all the books that are on my TBR, technically. I only need to read 8 of them. But that's excluding if I want to go on a adventure, I don't remember what it's called, where you can get extra points. We're gonna pray. Hopefully I'll have the power of God and anime on my side in April to do this. Wish me luck is all I'm gonna say. But that is everything for today, and I'll see you in my next weird video. Bye!